Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I want to talk, since we are coming upon the new year very quickly, about a year in review, so to speak. I want to talk about what has happened over the last year, things that I've changed as a channel, things that I've grown as a YouTuber, and also I want your input on certain things when I get there towards the end of the video. But I want to talk specifically about what has happened over the last year and some things that I never addressed that I probably should have at the time these things happen, but I want to address them now. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. As always, hit the like button, leave a comment, anything. I really appreciate it. And links to support the channel are in the description. Now that the needless shilling is done, I was looking back and I seen my first thumbnail from last year, and my God, I'm not saying I'm good at making thumbnails now because I've experimented with different ways on how to do them and I've just never quite got the knack for it, but I really didn't have it a year ago. Last year we did go through the Brie Larson phase in the Captain Marvel. I made quite a few videos about this situation. I got to a point with that situation with Brie Larson that I just stopped. I just didn't care anymore. I know there was other channels that continuously repeated a drum that had already been beat to death, but I got to a point where it was just like, you can only say the same things about a woman, her politics, the way she acts, so many times, so I stopped. I did for a while cover the subject, but I'm like, Marvel's not my forte. The MCU is very formulaic with its movies. There was no need to keep beating a dead drum. And then we get into Mortal Kombat, which for a while really did help my channel. We got to see the desexualization of all of the female characters for the most part. I think Sindel looks pretty good. Centurion looks pretty good. But we did see a huge change when it came 9 to X to now 11. There was a huge change. I put out a video, and this started a lot of controversy as far as the Mortal Kombat NRS community went about Frost. I was very unhappy with how she looked. I absolutely hated it. Oh my God, I got so much hate. I have never, and that still to this day, that ratio is so bad. Still to this day, I have never gotten a video that has gotten so much hate. It's kind of hilarious because I got quite a bit of views just because people were like, oh, this girl is the worst. Yeah, well, that also led me to getting blocked by WB. They specifically at points targeted my channel because they did not like what I had to say about the NRS. They blocked my Jax video when I spoke about the super woke ending that he had, getting rid of slavery and stuff like this, having this Wakanda nation. Yeah, WB just does not like me no matter what I do. Also, now I should, like I said in the beginning, I should have addressed some of this stuff when it happened, but I want to talk a little bit about the Comicsgate videos I have done, and I won't do any more. There was a while when I would do videos for people that I shouldn't have. And some of them I have actually privatized at this point. If you've noticed, I've distanced myself. There was a time when I would literally help anyone in the movement, anyone in the community, whether it was videos, platforming, or just talking with them. I always wanted to help, but it was never returned. It was never received. I was never respected in the community, I feel like, personally. And I'm not talking about subscribers. I'm talking about bigger names within the community. So I was a calm face and a girl shield is what I was. Oh, Comicsgate is misogyny. Oh, nope, here's a girl. That's what I was. And that became apparent more than once. First in the minor form when I did have my BitChute hacked. And I've talked about this previously on the channel. MGToe got a hold of my BitChute and took a hold and changed some of the videos around to put their propaganda on. And it was very minor. This was a very minor form that showed me what I had kind of noticed all along. I freaked out, obviously. The only person that even answered me when it came to help was Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. Imagine that. Fandom Menace came to my rescue. I have a lot of respect for Jeremy. I really do. Then, when I was getting dox threats and had to disappear, it kind of felt like, oh, Tristan's gone. Bye. Sorry about your luck. Like, that's really what it came down to. And I hate to say it, because I haven't before, but it was just like, oh, she's gone. Huh? Oh, well. Next thing, it wasn't worth the drama for them or for them to even care enough. So, and I'm not saying that for everyone. There was concern from subscribers and respectable people that still exist. More like Robert, Diversity in Comics, Weaponized Nerd Rage, Ingleteen, people like them, all extremely integral, all decent people. They wondered what happened. It wasn't just like, oops, she's gone with them. See, that's where I see the integrity, the difference in integrity. But that was kind of the final straw after being cast aside time and time again, and being treated like a dumb girl time and time again. So yes, I do agree with the philosophy, but I don't agree with grifting, professional victimhood, stuff like that. But in the same sense, I still do love and respect all of them and wish them the best. That's just not my cup of tea. It's not my moral compass. It's not how I operate. I can't be untrue to myself. And if that's wrong, then I guess it's wrong. So we also lost in our community this year. We kind of came together as far as Fandom Menace goes to try to help find Anna, that Star Wars girl's sister, only to meet a tragic end. And I often think about these silly little things like I was just talking about with Comicsgate. These silly little fights, these silly little differences, and how her pain is, especially around the holiday season, how that should trump anything, and even in this time, she deserves a little bit more support, a little bit more love, especially during the holidays, because I cannot imagine, even though it's been months, the pain that she's still going through on a daily basis. But as a community, I think it was rare to see such a come-togetherness, if that makes sense. So we also had a lot go on with the Vic Mignogna situation, from accusations to losses, to a community coming together to support facts, logic, and truth. But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of open-ended questions, and I expect within the next year, 2020, we will get more answers, but like I said, that's still open-ended. We're still only seeing bits and pieces revealed. That brings me up to the Zoe Quinn saga, which I probably should not be mentioning, but I think it's worth reflecting upon for the simple fact that Alex Sawaka did take his own life. And at this time of year, it can be especially hard for people. I was just talking about Anna. It can be especially hard for people that have went through a great amount of loss or, depression and anxiety, stuff like that. So for those people that are out there like that, in the situation of Alex Sawaka, reach out. I'm here for you, so are others. They might be willing to lend a hand, a ear, anything. I will put links in the description to suicide prevention helplines if you are feeling that way, but I think it was a very tragic moment as far as the gaming industry goes. And I took a break after it. Fear is a strong motivator to make you take a break. So to wrap up the year, we had a few a very divisive show, I would say, that came out. I adore it, but it did come out, and I reviewed it, but it was divisive among the fandoms. It kind of was either you loved it or you hated it, and I'm specifically talking about Watchmen. A lot of people were like, no, this isn't for me. It's too political, even though, Watchmen was political all along. It was just kind of more on the lines of anti-white propaganda, but if you could get past that, it was good. So one show that came out that everybody except for Anita Sarkeesian loved was The Mandalorian. And for a Star Wars version, I loved it. Even though Amanda is not the best dad yet, he's learning slowly. I do enjoy Amanda and baby E.T. I love them. But for once, something amazing did come out of Star Wars for the first time in a really long time. So you'll notice I really didn't mention my bread and butter of the channel, which is comics reviews. I am going to do a top comics of the year in the next few days when it comes to that. But I want to talk about pushing forward as far as this channel goes in the year to come. And this is kind of where I need your help and opinions, like I said in the beginning. I feel like I have hit a plateau with content, with growth, with the evolution of my channel. And I want to know what your favorite type of content is that I already dip into. Specifically what you would like to see more of. Personally, my passion is obviously comics and politics. That's what I enjoy talking about the most. You can tell in my videos when I get excited about Hot Joker or something like that. That's what I love to do. But I want your suggestions, comic reviews, news, politics, whether it's current politics or identity politics, or just basic nerdy news. I've gone through stuff when it comes to updating what's going on with the Batman movie, with Wonder Woman movies, stuff like that. So I want to know what you enjoy most as far as this channel goes. Your suggestions, your ideas, your input. So let me know what you guys think, what you thought of the last year, what you think I should cover as far as the year to come, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Thank you so much, Sanjuro, Way Else One, BG Torrance, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Grand Smear, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Jeremy Burtz, Mike Buckner, Robert, and Timothy French. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much, and make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.